As the votes were being counted in the September 1930 elections, it became clear that the Communist Party had emerged as the largest force in Berlin, sending shockwaves through the financial markets and raising fears of potential political instability. Meanwhile, the Nazi Party achieved an unprecedented breakthrough, securing 6.4 million votes and becoming the second largest party in the country, a remarkable feat and one of the election's biggest surprises. This is the rise of Hitler. These elections took place against the backdrop of a global economic crisis that was severely impacting Germany, with soaring unemployment, plummeting wages, and the decline of heavy industries such as mining and construction. These dire economic conditions fueled political violence. Clashes between Nazis on the right and communists on the left dominated the streets and escalated into armed confrontations, while traditional parties began to disintegrate, some becoming weak and others fractured. In this climate, some centrist parties, such as the German People's Party and the Economic Workers' Party, formed new alliances and supported Chancellor Brüning's austerity policies, focusing on fiscal reforms and cuts to government spending. The Social Democratic Party, SPD, Germany's largest party, maintained its position, garnering approximately 8.5 million votes, or 24.5%, but it lost some of its previous support, indicating a relative decline in popularity compared to the previous election. In contrast, the neo-Nazis made a dramatic leap in parliamentary representation, increasing from 12 seats to 107, a historic increase unprecedented for any German party. The Communists secured 13% of the vote and 77 seats, with a significant victory in Berlin, while Catholic centrist parties, such as the Centre Party and the Bavarian People's Party, garnered around 14.8% of the vote, reflecting the continued traditional support for conservative Catholics in rural and southern regions. The overall results showed that approximately 31% of Germans voted for far-right and far-left parties, a figure that foreshadows the erosion of the parliamentary system and the rise of political extremism. Meanwhile, the Democratic Alliance, comprised of the SPD, the centrist parties, the State Party, and the Party for Economic Affairs, received only 47% of the vote, less than half of the electorate. This sharp division made forming any stable government virtually impossible. Brüning's government remained without a majority. Centrist alliances proved insufficient, and cooperation between socialists and communists was entirely out of the question due to the deep animosity between the two parties. The elections also revealed significant social shifts. The Nazis garnered broad support from various social classes, and their composition had changed compared to 1928. The majority were Protestants, with a notable Catholic presence. A key indicator of their success was the proportion of independent artisans. The Nazis performed less well in cities and industrial areas, while the Communists gained prominence among industrial workers. Despite Hitler's considerable optimism, he affirmed before the Supreme Court on the 25th of the month his rejection of a military coup, emphasizing his desire to achieve the National Socialist Revolution within the framework of the Constitution, while strongly hinting at holding those responsible for the events of 1918 accountable. The election results demonstrated a significant rise for the Nazis, a lesser rise for the Communists, a slight decline for the Social Democrats, and a sharp fall for the traditional popular parties, reflecting a radical shift in the German political landscape. The middle class, non-partisan workers, the unemployed white population, and women all contributed to a broader party base than any previous one, while the communists maintained strong support among industrial workers and the poor. These dynamics demonstrated the fragmentation of German society and the growing tendency toward extremism. Now, the most pressing questions on the minds of citizens are: will Chancellor Brüning succeed with a minority government, given his previous failure? Will the Social Democratic Party bring down the government again in protest? Have the neo-Nazis reached the peak of their popularity, or will they rise even higher? Will the communists continue their ascent? Can the populist parties recover? Well, we'll have some answers when we return at the end of October. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.